Hello, it's Amber, your superhero stylist. It's June 30th, and today I'm talking about X-Force issue 16 by Marvel. This is supposed to be the conclusion of the Messiah War, and to be honest, it's quite confusing and disappointing for something that's supposed to be really important. Now, I don't read the Cable series monthly, and I think that's probably why I didn't really care for this issue, because when I read the beginning parts of the Messiah Complex and everything, I read that in trade, which collected from all of these different titles and put things together in a nice, neat little package. So I think when Cable Volume 2, which is out in hardcover, when it comes out in softcover, I'll probably pick that up, and then the X-Force series will have made more sense. Of course, there's also a likelihood that Messiah War will have its own collection. But if you have to absolutely read the crossovers, then I think there's some bad storytelling going on. For example, NYX character Kaiden appears in this issue as a really, really major plot device. And I had no idea who she was. I had to go look her up. So if your readers have to have Wiki open or Comic Vine and look up characters and concepts and stuff in order to read an issue and understand it, then I think there's some bad storytelling going on. One of my other issues is about the Messiah Child, the main character. Her name's Hope, and she's either really, really stupid, or perhaps she's much younger than the artwork depicts her as. Because I understand that Stripe is a clone of Cable, but when she sees the two of them in the same room, she really should know which one is her adopted father. But instead she keeps clinging to Stripe and keeps calling Stripe Nathan, and it's just really stupid. The artwork is okay. I've enjoyed it for a while, but there are some inconsistencies. This is issue 16, and yet in the past issue, their characters look different ages, even though it's the exact same fight scenes that are taking place. It's just continued. So it's not that they look different ages while time jumping or anything like that. They just really look completely different. And then there's the lettering. When I had read Cable, the first volume, the lettering was consistent. It was colored so that you kind of knew who was talking and what's going on. In X-Force, this particular issue is supposed to be narrated by Apocalypse, and his thought balloons are black, but his word speech balloons are white. So to me, that just seemed like something the editors should have picked up. And the ending of this war is completely vague. It just ends. I mean, there's a nice big fight. It's really an incredible fight scene. But X-23 decides to keep herself and Domino trapped in that particular time dimension while everybody else goes home. Vanisher, in fact, completely left before the fight even began. As soon as his device started working, he hauled ass out of there. D-bag that he is, I guess. But I guess Bishop and Apocalypse are still threats, so X-23 wanted to stay there. I don't really know. And there's also no explanation as to why Hope is actually important. I mean, this is the end. It's the conclusion. We're supposed to know why she matters. But other than personally mattering, being a concern to Bishop, who, feels very strongly that she's the reason his family is dead. Other than that, there's only kind of a glimpse that Hope contains Phoenix, or that she's the reincarnation of Jean Grey. It's a conclusion, so give me an answer, but there's no answer. So as far as X-Force 16 goes, it definitely needs improvement. Obviously, there's a chance that it might improve, but who knows. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Feel free to comment, and please subscribe before you log out.